All right. So let's get everybody back on. There we are. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Carol,
everybody.
Carol, this is your conference, so go ahead and do a quick intro, and then I'll kind of bring in people as you're talking.
Hi, my name's Carol with a K, and I am the creator and maker of the International Truth Expo 2025 in Quartzsite, Arizona, November 7th, 8th, and 9th at the QIA. And I'm here with Mark Sargent and all my other presenters that we're going to be having. There's a few people that aren't going to be able to make it today, but here with us is Sylvia Halpert, Amy Elohim, Michael Keith from FEB, Ryan from Burn the Corporate Fiction, Andrew Hoy, Al Morenton, and Nathan Thompson. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hello.
Hi, guys. All right, so this is going to be pretty informal because we got a pretty large group, and right now we're going to do the Brady Bunch format. So we have 9 on screen, and if somebody else comes in, I will bump somebody off. But I think we've got enough here. So first off, out of the people on screen, does anybody have to be anywhere in the next 30 minutes? You, Amy, you got to.
I do.
Perfect. Oh, and you can hear me. That's awesome.
Yes, it's a miracle.
Okay, so you're going to be my test bed, Amy. So what we're going to do is, Carol, did you want to ask questions or did you want me to?
Well, I have 2 questions that I want to ask everybody today, and that is to please, who are you? Please tell us a little about yourself, and what are you talking about at the International Truth Expo? Okay. So if you want to stay beyond that, you can. If you want to elaborate after everybody else has spoken, that's fine too. But just so those are the 2 questions that we're basically asking today.
Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do, because Amy's got to go somewhere, is we're going to, and this, you guys don't want to be maximized, that's fine, but we're going to maximize Amy. Oh, look at that. There's Amy. Hi, Amy. Go ahead. Carol, hit her.
Okay, Amy. So I know who you are and I respect you highly. I just want to introduce you to the world and tell everybody who you are and what you're bringing to the International Truth Expo.
Sure. My name is Amy Elohim. That's what most people know me by. I am the owner of Restored Identity, and we are a faith-based, all organic supplement company. And I have custom step-by-step kits that walk people through the entire cleansing journey. So that's really what we're all about. But at the expo, I'll be speaking on the lunar solar calendar, which I'm super excited about because that calendar I discovered about 5 years ago. I'm big, I'm a big Bible dork. And when I discovered that, it really kind of took me back to the ancient way, which the Lord kind of gave me this whole business through that whole concept. So I've been following this calendar. It's absolutely changed my life. And I love to share it with anybody. I don't like to argue it or debate it. I just like to share my testimony. So that's what I'm excited to speak about.
Awesome.
Yeah,
thank you.
So when
and Mark Mark, I'm so excited to just meet you because you brought me full circle with the flat Earth.
Really?
Did
you want to go into that more now, or did you?
No. Oh man, I've been a diehard flat earther for 5 years, 10 years. I don't even know how long now, but it was because of your videos I stumbled across. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Awesome. That
Yeah,
is great. And by the way, thank you for saying with opening with that and saying that, well, I was really an Eric Dubay guy, but then I got into your stuff, or I was a Matt Boylan guy, or David
yeah,
Weiss, blah blah blah.
yeah,
So no, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah,
yeah.
looking for and thank you again. I've been doing this now for 10 years and didn't think for a second that it would just keep going and going
I
and going, but here
know.
we are.
But
Um,
it's amazing the things that it proves. You know what I mean? Like for me, I will say, like when people bring it up, it's like it's irrelevant. At the end of the day, whatever. But to me, it proved that God was who he was beyond a shadow of a doubt. So I'm like, if that interests you, take, it's worth going down.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if you've listened to my stuff, you've heard me say it a million times, which is this was never supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be real, right?
Right.
Supposed to be. It's like, okay, I've seen. We all know. We all have our favorite conspiracies, but this one, oh, it's too big. It's too big to be real.
Right.
And yet, everybody that looks into it, they come back. It's like, what is happening?
Even my husband, he was like, "You are nuts." And then he
Yeah.
came back like a week later because your video started popping up on his feed. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I see it now." I'm like, "I know. Welcome. Welcome to the club."
Nice.
Yeah.
That is so fantastic. Yeah, it should be a blast. What day are you coming in? Oh, sorry. So the International Truth Expo. Yeah, I'll paste it in the comment section when I get a chance here. Which is, let me paste it. Yeah, there we go. It's in the comment section. It's going to be November 7th, 8th, and 9th in Quartzsite, Arizona. When are you coming in?
I'm coming in the 6th through the 10th. So
Yep, me too. Now, where are you coming from, if you don't mind me asking?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. So you're coming pretty far out there.
Yeah.
Coming into Phoenix or going into LA?
Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yep.
going to be taking that desert drive
Yes.
along with most of us.
Right.
So, well, cool. That's great. Anything else you want to throw at us before you run off and do whatever you're doing? By the way, enjoying your green theme in the background there.
Thanks. All about healing.
Yep.
Green in the Bible means healing. It also means greed, if you want to
the
look at the negative side. But we're all about healing around here, folks.
Nice. The pillow, by the way, today is a gift. Are all your pillows monogrammed with special messages?
No.
It's just
No,
that one.
just this one, actually. I think that's
Well,
the only one in the house that has something on it.
okay, cool. Well, all right. Since you got to go, is there or again, you can stay as long as you want, but
Yeah.
if you want to go, that's fine. Because who just showed up in the background? Who didn't I see? Carol with a K, Ryan, Andrew. Did somebody come out and come back in? I think we're okay. Do you want to plug your site or plug whatever you want before you?
Sure, you can check me out. I'm on TikTok under Amy Elohim, or Instagram under Restored Identity, Facebook, all of that, or restoredidentity.com. Come on over and check us out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Amy.
I look
Appreciate
forward
it.
to seeing all of you.
Yep. It's going to be a blast. I'm coming in the 6th, leaving on the 10th. You guys, I will be easy to spot because I'll be wearing a fantastic vintage leather jacket with fringe and
Oh, how exciting.
a food truck hat from a commercial I did some years ago. All right. So that was Amy. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy, very much. Thanks for being here.
And is Amy leaving? She froze, and I think she's gone.
I think so.
All right. Does anybody else have time constraints that they got to bug out? Everybody else look pretty good at the moment? Think so? All right. I don't know. Should we go alphabetical or should we just go in? Should we do ladies first? Tell you what, Sylvia, you've been here the longest because you were here an hour and a half before the show even started because there's something weird about you other than you're part of this group.
No, my son was helping me, and he's an early bird.
Oh, okay.
Nick.
Are you up for talking? If I maximize you?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just,
Oh, Flat Earth Dave just showed up. I think Amy has frozen out, so let me get rid of Amy really quick. Remove Amy from stage, and let's
And
add
Sylvia
in.
has wonderful books, and she's an amazing illustrator, and I'm very excited to have her and everything she's created come over to the International Truth Expo. Thank you, Sylvia.
Oh, I'm so glad to come. I'm really excited to be with all these great people. I love curious people. I don't have much use for people who are not curious, I guess.
All right. I'm going to maximize her. Let me add Nathan Thompson back to the stage so we can get the Brady Bunch. I see you, Dave. We'll do you next because it seems like you're walking around anxious to talk. So give me a second. Let me swap you with Nathan. And I'm going to maximize Sylvia. Sylvia, hit us. What you got?
Hi, I'm Sylvia Helford. Let's see. I was born in Canada, grew up there, and in Ontario as well as Newfoundland. If you've ever been there, you'll know it's wonderful and you should go. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. Now I'm happy to say that I'm a naturalized citizen of the US, and we lived in the South for about 12 years, and then now I'm currently in Michigan. I taught school in Canada and taught my own kids at home. Every time they needed it, I just pull them out of school. And I love the freedom of homeschooling.
Nice.
I've been a truth seeker all my life. One of those kids that was annoys people by asking why all the time. Even watching the moon landing in 1969 made me start asking questions. I was wondering who's photographing this, you know. Anyway, I've been wondering about a lot of things since then, and this conference is going to be my kind of event. So my topic for the conference is the lost history of the 10 tribes of Israel. They vanished, but where did they go, and who covered it up? So that's what I'm going to talk about, and I can't wait.
Awesome.
That's
great.
exciting.
Do we and you're coming in what day?
I'm coming in the 6th and staying
Leaving
till the 10th.
6th
Like
and the
Amy.
10th. Same sort of thing coming into Phoenix?
Yes, Phoenix.
Oh, that's good because I would imagine if anybody breaks down between Phoenix and Quartzsite, there'll be flat earthers on the road.
Yes.
For it. So, well, that's great. Wonderful. Is there anybody in particular you were looking forward to seeing? You don't have to say me, by the way. I know that's obligatory.
Well, yes, definitely you, and I want to meet Carol in person, but I also want to see Andy Hoy because he's going to be talking a little bit about his thing, his project 314, and I'm really keen on that. So
Cool.
I had a table next to his a couple of Oktoberfests ago, and he set up his dome tabernacle, and it was very cool.
Well, that's great.
So,
Yeah, and the just let me rattle off real fast the people that will be there. Myself, DJ Curious, who may make an appearance, although he is currently selling high-end houses in Beverly Hills at the moment. Ryan with Burn the Corporate Fiction, Nathan Thompson, Candid Truth, Ace Baker, Dr. Andrew Kaufman, David Weiss, whoever that guy is, Jerry Marzinski, Corey Kell, Al Morenton, Joe Hanvey, Sylvia Halpert with Andrew Hoy, Michael Keefe of Founded Earth Brothers. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Amy Elohim with Restored Identity Apothecary, who you just heard from, and Troy Miller. That is currently on the list, November 7th, 8th, and 9th at internationaltruthexpo.com. Well, thank you for being here, Sylvia. Let me move a couple people around. In fact, let me move myself down to the lower corner, switch with Dave, because otherwise Dave would be offended because there's messages over his head. I don't really care as much.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. David Weiss. Nope. You're muted. You're muted, Dave. Yeah, you're muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh, you lie. You lie. Do you
I'm
have
not.
Look. By the way, no, I know. No. Turn off. No. Turn off. Yes. Now you're muted. Yes. No, you were muted. Doesn't matter. So you were outside.
Now I'm not muted.
Oh, you're killing me. This right here. This is why we don't talk more than we already do. Right here. This is why. So you were outside, and I thought you had to be somewhere. Now you're apparently lounging inside a den of
I moved into a den because there's a band outside. I'm at a friend's birthday party, and I'm chiming in. I'm just gonna say hello, and I'm excited to see every single person here. I didn't know Sylvia was gonna be here. Awesome. Nathan, what's happening, brother? Michael, good to see you. By the way, Michael, you are a shill because we both have IMDb's because we were in a movie together. So therefore, we are government shills because we have IMDb's.
Welcome to the club.
That's somebody's using that as the proof I'm a shill because I have an IMDb that I've never looked at. Amazing. So, oh, hey, by the way, Mark, on your show, I mentioned the other day when I was on Strange World that night vision goggles. Well, this guy Jeff is coming with like 100 pairs of not military grade, but he says, but really good night vision goggles.
Yep, Jeff. Yeah. Jeff. In fact, I'm holding a pair, not of his, but is one that's similar to what he's.
Oh, how
doing.
are they? He's sending me a pair to check out. Are they any good?
Yeah, they are good. I actually had a pair from. These are almost identical to what he's sending. I had a pair that I had given to my brother-in-law so he could look at coyotes at night, and he hadn't opened it up yet. So I actually fired this thing up for the first time today.
Is that what that's called? So when I go out back in my condo complex, I'm looking at coyotes?
Exactly. It's meant for wildlife. Wildlife. So yeah, no, it's cool. And yeah, he actually wrote me yesterday. And so, which was funny. It's like, holy smokes. It's like Dave asked for this. And next thing you know, a guy's going to be going there with enough night vision for a lot of people. So yeah. Well,
I think he's selling them. I think they're about $99 or something. So if they're good, I'll get a pair.
Yeah, the next generation. Again, these are different from the Belarus versions, which I bought years ago, which used to cost $500-600. Now you can get it for under $100. And so yeah, I can't wait.
Hey. No, that's it. Never mind. I was thinking something else.
Oh, okay.
I get confused now that I'm old.
No, it's okay. So I will. I'm going to talk to him in the morning, and because he wants to possibly advertise them on Strange World. So I was like, okay, sure, great. I mean, night vision is one of the few things I actually believe in, as far as stuff that I try to endorse.
Yeah, I can't wait to try them out. If they're good, I'll help them move them because who knows what we'll discover out there.
Yeah, and I've said for a lot of people that don't know, I was into night vision for years before I got into the whole flat Earth thing. Living in Colorado.
Don't you have a restraining order about that?
No. I never even got suspicious looks because I would go out to the AstroTurf fields at night and just lay on my back out in the corner of an AstroTurf. No one would go out there. And the Colorado sky was, high altitude and very, very clear. And you could see all sorts of stuff that was flying around. So cross my fingers, the desert sky should be fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got your wish. Go figure. You asked, you say, I wish you have some night vision. It's like, oh yeah, this guy appears out of nowhere. And he was one of the guys, if you remember, I didn't watch the whole thing. He was the last male finalist in the TFE thing before they picked who's best.
Oh, please. Hey, Carol, out of all the attendees coming, what percentage would you guesstimate are flat earthers? 99, 100?
Okay, well, there's two different types of ticket sales. We've got the $40 ticket sales, which are mostly locals and snowbirds that don't know any of us or anything. And then there's the VIP tickets. So the ones, nobody, but the VIPs, I would say probably 97% of them are flat earthers. Yes.
All right, so you're going to have a bunch of locals there that don't know what they're walking into?
Yes.
Nice. That's going to be great. That's going to be great. That's going to be really good.
I mean, it's not a free ticket. They have to pay $40 to get in, but yes, they can't see any of the presentations for $40, but they get into the expo and get, woken up by some stuff. So yeah.
Interesting. I have to cut this short. Anyone have a question for me? You have anything you'd like me to comment on? Nobody, nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
I was letting everybody else talk. I wanted to know what you were planning to speak on, and if you were bringing anything for the table.
Wait, I'm speaking? I'm bringing T-shirts and keychains and pendants. I'm bringing a bunch of those. That's what I'll have at my table. And I'm going to be speaking on ways to talk to globalings, the proper way to talk to globalings, and some of the best arguments to make, and then share a couple new things.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It is going to be a lot of fun.
What day are you coming in?
I'm coming. I'm coming in the day.
Before.
I don't know, Carol. What did I tell you? The day
The
before?
6th to the 10th. He's coming actually
everybody.
the 6th through the 9th. Dave's going to be there the 6th through the 9th. And
Oh, you're leaving Sunday?
But Andrew and I are going to the airport because we have like a 6 a.m. flight. So we have the last night hotel is going to be at the airport.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. 6 a.m. flight would be brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
All right. Well, cool.
Nathan, let me hear what's up with you, Nathan.
Good to see you, Dave. I'm just chilling out in the farm in NorCal. I'll be heading there super early. It's getting cold up here. I'll be in Arizona in probably a couple weeks.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see Nathan Thompson in person. We hang at TikTok, not a lot lately, but we have, and we go in some of the same circles, and we smash the globies in the nicest possible way.
Yep, and we got Angel coming from Australia with Pixie, and
oh my God, that's
on panel.
Yeah, are you gonna have a panel discussion or anything, Carol?
well, that's all going to depend on the time.
All right.
I still have a couple of invitations out that have not been confirmed yet. So we're maxing out on stage time, but there is going to be live streaming booths. And so, things could change a lot too. There might be more time than I think, but yes, we're definitely going to be featuring Angel as best any way that I can. I'm going to be featuring Angel. So
awesome.
Yes.
All right, everybody. I appreciate it. Sorry I have to run, but you can only take so much of me anyway.
Thanks for coming, Dave. I appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Dave.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
Thanks,
see you
Dave.
guys.
Bye-bye.
That was David Weiss, broadcasting from the Hamptons. Okay, let's see. Broadcast from Epstein Island, probably. Let's bring in Corey Kell. We won't have him talk right away. And let me move.
Hi, Corey.
around. There's Corey. Corey, say hi real quick, just so we can make sure your microphone works.
Hi, Carol. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, put your microphone back on mute because we're gonna go to who's the next one in. Okay, is anybody here again? Anyone here in a hurry? No, think we're good. Okay, let's go in with order of people that came in. I think Ryan was the next one in. Ryan, hit us. What's happening?
All right. Well, hello everyone. Good to meet you. See you. Hello everybody in the chat. My name is Ryan. I'm the creator and host of Burn the Corporate Fiction. Not a flat Earth channel, but we are flat Earth friendly because it's flat. So, I mean, it is what it is. I primarily study the law. I'm a serious student of the law. I take the confusion out of the complexity they've put into the law and make it very simple for people to understand what's been done. In order to understand what's been done, you have to study the history of the law. So that's a big part of what revealed the entire agenda to me. The other thing I often speak about is the impending danger of AI and the interconnectedness of all the conspiracies. Okay, so there are not separate conspiracies: flat Earth, weather modification, the jab, all that stuff. It's all part of one multifaceted conspiracy to ultimately usurp the divine jurisdiction and turn man into God, essentially. So just little highlights of what I talk about, basically make it simple. There is only one law. There's only one lawmaker. And that's the biggest thing that the world elite despise about God, is that they can't make law, he can. So in order to enforce their rules and regulations upon you, they have to create a trust arrangement. So what they've done via the central banks and the Bar Association is they've ultimately bankrupted the corporation that we call a government, the United States Corporation, after it had taken everybody under its umbrella via the 14th Amendment. United States citizenship is voluntary, and it's a bad deal. It's an unconscionable contract. And it was unlawfully ratified. And this is actually part of this is the ultimate realization of the papal bull Dum Diversas. By the Pope. So no offense if you're a Catholic, but it is. That created the First World Trust. And then feudalism was a system of regulating property held in trust that allowed man to enforce his rules as if they were law, under the color of the law, as they say. So what happened was they bankrupted the corporation in 1933 and then mortgaged your estate. I can prove this. It's in House Congressional Record, March 9th, 1933, page 83, second paragraph on the left-hand side says that they mortgaged your property rights. It doesn't say it that blatantly. It says it will represent a mortgage on all the homes and other property of all the people in the nation. But what that means, and I have a law review that expressly says exactly what they did. They settled your estate with the central banks, which means they conveyed your property rights to be held in trust as collateral for the public debt. So all your registered property, you have to go, your registrable property, you are required to go register as the tax chattel that you are, so that it can be tied to the Social Security number, which is the public trust, and then they can regulate it and generate revenue from it. So it's literally telling you how to use your property. Well, it's not even viewed as your property. You're the chattel trustee, you're the trustee and chattel property of your own decedent estate, and you're considered an infant, according to them, Title I, Section 8, the word person, human being, all that. But anyways, they're fining and feeing you for the use of your property because you have no property rights and you have no access to money, and then they're fining and feeing you for the misuse of it. That's licensing, registration, and then, of course, traffic tickets, fines, bonds, all that good stuff. It's all commercial paper because that's what currency is now, ever since 1933. A couple highlights as it interrelates to what other people are talking about is law is entirely spiritual in its nature. That's why these attorneys suck so bad at it, because they only study one small, very materialistic aspect of it. The reason being is all of your rights are derived from property. And the ability to acquire property is a direct result of free will. Therefore, property is the ultimate realization of your will. And that's what makes up your estate, which they mortgage. So they've probated your free will, essentially. And as he says, J.G. Warner, in a treatise on the American law of administration, he says, for the sphere of the law is the spiritual, because it works upon and through the will alone, right? And the entire purpose behind the globe, lie, and all of that is to distance people from the creator, because if you believe that you're an evolved monkey that evolved from pond scum on a ball, speck of dust, floating in 4 different directions simultaneously at impossible speeds and hurtling through the galaxy, which is an infinite expanse of nothingness, then you are going to believe there is no God. And if you believe there is no God, then you will believe government can make law. And that's why communist countries are not commonly, all the time, atheist. For instance, over in China, they only have access to the CCP approved version of the Holy Bible, and it's thoroughly sanitized, so it's not really the word. And that's pretty much what I go through. Oh, and I teach people how to claim their estates. I have the Juris Society is the membership to my channel, and I have a 31-page lawful claim of title that has already worked. It's got a $6,800,000 lien on a judge, a court clerk, a prosecutor, and a police officer. All of their property, all of their lands, tenements, chattels, everything is tied up with a UCC lien. You can look this up on the Colorado Secretary of State website. I go through this all the time, and it's a direct result of the very claim that I have modified since that guy used it. A lot of stuff in there needed to be changed a little bit, but the bones were good and it works because your estate is under what's called administration, and that's how they can control you, because your body, everything about you and everything you think you own is actually held in trust as collateral and subject to regulation by quasi-governmental / corporate administrative agencies such as the EPA, the DMV, IRS, etc., FDA. These are all administrative agencies that were created to regulate property held in trust. That's pretty much it. So that's
All right.
that.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
Ryan. And you're coming in
Hey,
on the same
pretty
thing,
awesome.
6th through the 10th?
Yes, I'll be out there the 6th. We're going to be driving. We're going to make like a family road trip out of it. So we should be there the 6th sometime, and then I'm staying through the 10th. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Uh,
Ryan.
No problem,
um,
Carol.
who should we go to next? Andrew, you look like you're in a car. We're gonna do you next. Is that okay? Okay. There we go. Andrew, where are you? Who are you? What are you gonna be talking about at the conference?
Where am I? At present, I'm in Florida, broadcasting live from the parking lot of McDonald's because I am I am a mechanical engineer. I am the son of a mechanical engineer, and I'm also a casual Hebrew student. And given those two things put together, I kind of accidentally discovered the tabernacle of the Book of Exodus. Discovered it to be round. I discovered the pi constant is in that, the 3.14159, hence the name of the project 314. So I found this number in there, and I started looking at the text, the instructions, the translations, and I'm like, oy vey, as they say over in Israel, this thing is round. And everyone has also always thought it's kind of like shaped like a shoebox. So I basically have dismantled that. I've got a few books I'll have available on the table at the International Truth Expo. I also have a model kit that's about 1 meter. So it's a good tabletop model for people to kind of study at home. And from this, we have a lot of stuff flowing. We have the tabernacle, how it relates to the cosmos. We had Amy Elohim was on here before. She was talking about the calendar. This is in relation to the calendar. We got Sylvia talking about the tribes. So there's definite tribal connections as far as how they're all arranged and everything. As we have relation to the cosmos, also the zodiac. Some of the implications are pretty huge from a religious Reformation standpoint, and also with respect to law, because if this is where all the center of law is coming from, you think of it that way. But I wasn't planning on talking about the law, but getting into the the fact that a lot of these things, all conspiracies being integrated, this is you could say it's a pretty big puzzle. So that's who I am and what I got.
Right on. Well, thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm looking forward to meeting you and seeing the model. Thank you so much.
So, Andrew, are you
likewise.
driving in, or are you driving in from Florida or flying in?
No, I'll be flying in. I'll be flying in from Wisconsin, actually. So going from cold to hot again, and yep. So I'll be there Thursday and checking out on the Monday. So
Cool, awesome. Well, looking forward to seeing you. Let me make sure that nobody else is in the green room that I'm missing, because I don't want to insult anybody. You think we're good there? Mickey from Candid Truth. Do I see Mickey from Candid Truth? Do I see them? Oh,
I saw him in the chat. He was asking to come in.
Oh, okay. Carol, I'm gonna bump you to the green room if he comes in, if I see him in the background, okay?
Okay. Yes, I
And if
just wanted to let you know Mikey is coming. Mikey's
Okay.
coming in.
Cool. Let's do, who should we go with? We're gonna go, I think Al was next. Al, are you ready? Got to unmute. All right, let's do it.
Hi, Al. Thanks for being here.
Right on. Thanks for having me. So yeah, I've been working with cannabis and holistic health since 1987. I'm the owner of MyFit Life. It's a holistic health and wellness company, and we deal mainly with cannabis and CBD and other things too, but mainly cannabis and CBD is today. And these days, I'm mostly known for going blind from glaucoma and getting my vision back with cannabis oils, and also crushing a lifetime of migraines and chronic pain along the way. And today we help people all over the United States overcome and manage chronic conditions, mainly cancer. Like probably 80–90% of the people that come to us have cancer. And I'm currently writing a book called Cannabis Oil Secrets, The Forbidden Elixir of Hope. And at the Expo, I'm going to be talking about basically the truth in cannabis and CBD, and offer solutions, because there's a lot of problems, like health problems that are going on, you know, with the jab and all kinds of different things that are going on with, you know, toxins, the stuff sprayed in the air, and you know, the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink, all toxic. And I talk about how to overcome some of that kind of stuff and overcome chronic conditions and basically give hope. That's my deal.
Cool. Sounds great. Same question. Are you coming in from the 6th to the 10th?
I'm coming in maybe the 6th, probably the 7th. I live about 2 hours from the site.
Oh, that's not bad. So you can wait. Yeah, you don't have to. No big rush for you.
Yeah, I'm in between Phoenix and the court site. I'm in Buckeye.
Nice. Very, very cool. All right.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Al. And
thank you.
Just to rattle off the names once again for everyone that's going to be coming, the November 7th, 8th, and 9th. Links are in the chat room, internationaltruthexpo.com, with Mark Sargent, DJ Curious from Strange World, Ryan with Burn the Corporate Fiction, Nathan Thompson, Candid Truth, Ace Baker, Dr. Andrew Kaufman, Dave Weiss, Jerry Marzinski, Corey Kell, Al Morenton, Joe Hanvey, Sylvia Halbert with Andrew Hoy, Michael Keith of Founded Earth Brothers, Amy Elohim with Restored Identity, Apothecary, man, that's a mouthful, and Troy Miller. All right, so let's you know what? Since he waved, let's do Michael. Michael, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Who are you?
Why, Captain.
Who are you? Why do we care?
All right, so I am Michael Keefe. Most of y'all know me as Founded Earth Brothers. Me and my brother Josh started. It used to be Flat Earth Brothers way back in 2015 when the movement started, and for us, it was just a way to get closer to our Father and to His Word, because you start realizing that this whole thing is more than just a conspiracy based on money or anything like that. And one of the questions that we're trying to help people answer is, why would they lie about the shape of the Earth? And that goes back into the origin of NASA and everything in this world that we're kind of this truth movement. All goes back to one thing, because one of the big questions people have, and I've heard some great answers for, like, why would they lie? You know, David Weiss and Mark Sargent, you guys talk a little bit about that, and there is money involved, but for most people, they want to know what is the root cause of it, and it all goes back to the spiritual side. They are lying to us for one reason and one reason only, and that is to hide our place in God's creation and to hide our Father from us. And if you look back in Psalms chapter 2, it says, the kings of the earth rise up and the rulers band together against the Lord and against his anointed. So there is definitely a spiritual side to this. And I did a documentary a few years back. It was called The Final Card, and got a lot of really good feedback from that. But the premise of that was kind of going back into the occult roots of this lie, not just the alien deception, but the people who founded NASA and the predecessors to that. There were so many, once I started looking into it, so many strong ties to the occult world. And my brother he's been doing some really deep research into the foundations of evolution, because the evolution lie, the space lie, the heliocentric lie, they are all kind of one of the same beast system, so to speak. It's all a part of a great deception. And every part of these deceptions has one thing in common, and that is that they are trying to hide our true place in God's creation. We are under the firmament. There's evidence for that all around us. And what I'm going to be sharing is some of the history leading up to what we would call the modern alien abduction era. You know, you heard of Jack Parsons and JPL. It's a huge part of NASA. Of course, Jack Parsons was a known occultist. There's actually a show about it. It's called Strange Angel. And they look back to this guy's ties, the rituals he was doing. He was tied to Aleister Crowley, and this guy was into human sacrifice and all kinds of dark, disgusting things where they were communicating with demons. And all of these people are a part of the founding of NASA. And you got to wonder, why were high up military heads, high up people at NASA, why were they tied to the occult? And it'll all make sense when you realize this is biblical. They are hiding the truth of our Father's creation, and you have to tell a big lie to hide the greatest truth that we've ever seen. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Really just helping people answer why they lie, what they're trying to hide. And it's pretty simple once you figure that out.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. And again, standard question. When are you coming in? When are you leaving?
Coming in, I believe, on the 7th and leaving on the 9th.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right. And by the way,
Thanks
I will
for
have a
being here,
chance.
Michael.
Thanks for having us,
Thank
Carol.
you. Yes.
When we're done with this group here, in fact, I didn't see, is Mikey?
Mikey.
Who?
Mikey Jenny?
Mikey. Is he still trying to get in?
Probably. You can get me out if you want to put him in my place. That's fine.
Give me 1 second, and I will try. Let's do this while we're doing that. In fact, I'm going to move you to the green room just for a second, Carol.
Okay.
Move from stage, and we'll get back to the Brady Bunch thing once we add this man back in, and we move me over here. Hey, what's going on? Hey, let's check out. Oh yeah, you sound good. Are you in a hurry, or
no? I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Let's do. You know what? Let's do Nathan Thompson. Hey, Nathan, what's happening? What are you going to be talking about?
Good to see you, Mark. I was just with Mark like 3 weeks ago in Tacoma, Washington. It was good to see you in person too, bro.
Yeah, it was fun. Glad. I don't think I do it at the same park. The park is way too big, and some people got lost. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I like places with food and drinks when I host meetups. But
there you go.
I'll be coming in hot, probably a week early. I'm in an RV right now. It's getting pretty cold where I'm at. And so if anyone has a spot, I could park the RV residential, kind of away from the conference. That'd be cool. Let me know. Carol, I want to thank you for inviting me to speak. I'm honored to be on panel with people like Mark and Dave and Joe Hanvey. Excited to meet MD Adam Kaufman. I really enjoyed his work during the boogeyman scare with the air being scary. But I got into biblical cosmology through a gentleman named Michael Lavery. We were studying the brain, and he wrote a book called Whole Brain Power, The Fountain of Youth for the Body of Mind. And he changed my life completely, flipped it upside down. We were studying applied neuroscience, steroidogenesis, and neuroplasticity. I have severe depression. I couldn't sleep. Didn't go on a date for 2 years. And he changed all that, made me happy. I started growing taller in my late 20s. I started working on my memory, and everything changed from there. And he told me about flat Earth, and I about dropped the phone because I thought he was joking. And after that, I had to test it because I couldn't tell my friends and family. I watched a YouTube video, and now I think the Earth is flat. They would all just make fun of me. So I went and tested. I've tested 12 states, 2 oceans, 2 continents. Been on National Geographic and Netflix, MSN, Google News, Daily Mail, New York Post. They're all lying to you. They're all losers. Fake news. I started a group called the Official Flat Earth and Globe Discussion, which blossomed into 155,000 people. And then it was erased. And then my YouTube was erased, my Instagram, my Skype, my Venmo, my Yahoo account, everything got erased. So in December, I got an RV, and I've been traveling from Florida to Washington, hosting meetups and doing observations. I just did a 20-mile test over Lake Tahoe with a 200,000 lumen flashlight and a Fresnel lens and 0 curvature. We held that thing 1 foot off the ground. If I got any closer to the ground, my flashlight would have been in the water. I've been trying to win records like Michael Phelps. So I'll be speaking on biblical cosmology. I'll be speaking on effective ways of sharing flat Earth, some of the new observations I've done. And also, if anyone wants to have me on their podcast, I'm trying to generate some income. Maybe we could sell some thumb drives. I'll split that with any of the hosts of the podcast 50-50. So we sell 10 thumb drives for $1,000. I'm sending you $500. If you want to advertise on the RV, I've got Dave Wise on there, conspiracy music guru, Behind the Frequency 369, bunch of great content creators on there, but I want to get more. So half off to any of the speakers. If you want to advertise on the RV, get a spot on there, that would really help me out too. Also, we have a Joe Hamby Dome model in Arkansas, guys, and I need that picked up and taken to the conference. So if you are coming across the country, going through Arkansas, or you know someone driving through the country going through Arkansas, let me know. I will pay you some money to stop and pick that up so that we can have on display a Joe Hamby Dome model for the conference. It's like 4 by 4 feet, 4 feet tall. You can do star trails, halos, sundogs, eclipses, 24-hour sun in the north, 24-hour sun in the south. It's a phenomenal model, and I think we're going to be auctioning it off while we're there. And I think that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate your time.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Stay with us, Nathan. By the way, chat room, if you have any specific questions for anybody here before we get to the conference, by all means, shoot them our way, and I will try to read them off. Who we got? We're going to do Corey next, then we'll do Candid Truth. Corey, you ready? Gotta unmute. There you go.
I am. Can you
All
hear
right,
me?
hit us.
I'm Corey Kell. I'm creator of Flat Earth Intel, and I'll be talking about the sun. Actually, two topics. I'm going to split my presentation. The other topic, which I use the sun to identify that we're actually living in a simulation or simulation theory. The first part of the presentation will be talking about a little bit about my background, military science, and how I developed the process, the 9-step geometric validation process using the sun. And then how eventually I transitioned into identifying that we're actually living in a simulation. And this goes along the lines of neuroscience as well as quantum physics and identifying the quantum field. Some of the references, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Edgar Cayce, The Sleeping Prophet, Joseph Murphy, The Obedient and Subconscious Mind, Michael Talbot, The Holographic Universe, Neville Goddard's works, and along with the field of military science as well. So it'll be, I think it'll be quite eye-opening for a lot of people, because a lot of people kind of consider it almost a taboo topic to talk about. And I know, Mark, you know a little bit about the simulation theory as well. So I think it'll be really interesting to talk about it. And it's something I've been wanting to talk about for years. So,
Yeah.
But
Find
definitely
me.
talk about the aspect of military science, identifying how to use the sun. And that'll be eye-opening for a lot of people when we talk about the right triangle. And I call it the right triangle of death. Karen B calls it the right triangle of globe death. So we'll talk about that and how to actually do that. It'll be a great time. Really great to meet everybody there. And if you have questions, by all means, I'm a very easy individual to talk to. So.
That's great. 2 questions. One, when you coming in and leaving?
I'll be coming in, flying in. I'll be coming in the 6th, and then I'll actually leave out on the 10th.
Cool. And the dog name in front of you?
This is Pico.
Pico. Nice. Hi, Pico. Very, very cool. Well, thank you. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. And yeah, I definitely do want to talk to you because you and I share a number of the same things when it comes to simulation theory and all that. Okay. Candid Truth, you ready? Got to unmute your mouth.
Yeah,
Perfect.
man, ready.
Let's do it.
Thank you for having me on, Mark. It's going to be so cool to come to this International Truth Expo. I love getting together with like-minded people. It's such an awesome time. And I'm actually going to be coming and bringing the idea or the understanding of when you look at Hollywood movies, video games, music industry, all that stuff, these are very influential, powerful tools. And the enemy knows this. And so Satan's not going to let a tool like media go to waste. And he's actually the god of this world. He's the prince and the power of the air, waves, right? And Hollywood, when you hear that word, Hollywood, we say it all the time. You think of glitz and glamour and fame, but really it's 2 words, holly from the holly branch or the holly berry tree, and wood, which is what witches make their witches' wands out of. And it's to lull humanity to sleep as they cast their spell broadly through broadcasting their programs over humanity that's programming society with a certain mindset. God is out here trying to, make us fall in love with him. He's trying to romance us and trying to get our attention by knocking on the door of our hearts. But the enemy doesn't play fair. He uses subliminal messages, emotional manipulation, psychological tactics. And so we're living in a psychological war all around us, a spiritual war. And you're going to start to see the same message in every single movie, every single Disney movie, every single sci-fi movie, every single superhero movie, all have the same story, every one of them. And like, it's so crazy. Once you see it, you're like, how did I not catch on that the same story is being repackaged over and over and over again? And what you're going to see is the villain always has these character traits of God or Christ, and the hero always has character traits of Satan, and in the form of false gods, which is ultimately Satan. So, for example, just to give you a little sneak peek, think about, oh man, I don't want to step on any toes in here. I don't know who's into what, but okay,
Do it.
I'll just go generic. Okay, so Marvel movies, you think about what is it called? Endgame, the movie Endgame. I'm trying to remember what
That was the
thing's
Avengers
called.
Endgame.
The Avengers. Okay, the Avengers. So if I gave you just the character traits of the villain, he is an all-powerful God who sits on a throne out there in the heavens in a spaceship called the Sanctuary. And he's coming to Earth to snap his fingers and destroy half of humanity or separate the sheep from the goats. All right, so that's the villain. Now, who are the heroes? Are literally, when you can hear it from the mouths of the creators, of the artists themselves, they say that all comic book heroes are repackaged false gods. Greek, Roman, Norse. Think about Thor. They say Batman is Hades, Superman is Zeus, Aquaman is Neptune. So literally we're being fed Greek, Roman mythology in a new package. And we know that these false idols are ultimately demons in disguise. And so those are looked at as the heroes. And we actually put little plastic figures of these idols on our walls and we wear them on our shirts. And the hero or the villain, it has all the character traits of God. And so you'll see that it's Gnosticism. It's Luciferianism, which they think that Lucifer was a good angel trying to free Adam and Eve from this tyrannical God that put them in this garden perfect prison. And that's another theme that you'll see in a lot of movies, is the idea against perfection. You want to leave that perfect paradise, such as the Truman Show or Pleasantville or the Matrix. There's this perfect world built on rules, and it's always about leaving that place, leaving the place of perfect rules. We know that God's law is not arbitrary. He's not a tyrant. These rules are based on love and freedom. It's the law of liberty. But Satan is the lawless one, trying to brainwash and doing a good job at brainwashing humanity into being lawless. And my wife is actually part of the ministry. Me and her are the ministry, and she's going to be presenting there as well. Should we go ahead and have her speak? This is my beautiful wife, Aubrey.
Hi there.
Hi, Aubrey.
Saying, hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to finally meet all of you.
Yes.
So I will be presenting on, well, a lot of things that I don't want to tell you all about it yet, but stuff that we have in our houses and everything that will be changing our biology, or does change our biology. This is mimic hormones such as estrogen for everybody, male and female, in all kinds of products that we usually don't have a knowledge of that it's even in there. Like one interesting place we would all find it is in our furniture. And so we had to be very careful because these all have repercussions, diseases and sicknesses that come from it. And so that's a little sneak peek, I guess. I'm going to be
Cool.
talking about all of those things that are changing our health right in front of our eyes that we don't see.
And it's called
It's called xenoestrogens.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think there's an agenda behind all that to feminize males and to just blur the lines of genders and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're excited to be there. We're going to be there the
Cool.
whole time.
Right. So you coming in the 6th, leaving the 10th?
Yeah.
Right on. Well, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Who got bumped? Nathan Thompson's connection keeps dropping. Is he? Yeah, he has bandwidth issues. Okay. So did I miss anybody? No, got Andrew, got Al, got Corey, got Ryan, got Michael. All right. Before we, you know what? I should probably bring Carol back in since it's her conference. Hey, Carol.
Okay, I have a few that couldn't make it. I have some bios and things that I can
Oh
read.
yeah. I'm sorry. I should probably play that little video by from
No,
Candid Truth.
Mikey made it. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Well, you know what? I'm not going to play it because I don't need to because you just talked about it. So
That's
there. Go ahead,
right.
Carol.
Okay, so I'm gonna read a few bios and maybe you can show some pictures while I do that of the people. Mark, it's up to you.
Ooh. Okay.
But we
okay,
have
I'm gonna try.
Joe. I'll go Joe Hanvey first.
Give me a second. Let me open this thing up. Give me 2 seconds.
Take your time.
Let's do that. Got to share the screen. And okay, go.
Okay. All right. So this is Joe Hanvey. And Joe Hanvey is the creator of the flat earth models that Nathan Thompson was talking about. They're exceptional models that are very intricate, and he will hopefully will be able to have that model on display at the event. But so I'll tell you a little bit about Joe. Joe Hanvey identifies primarily as a Christian saved through Jesus, blending faith with pursuits in astronomy, astrophotography, and biblical cosmology. As a business owner, he constructs physical models to demonstrate flat Earth sky systems, including star trails, sun paths, and moon phases, aligned with scriptural descriptions, like Genesis 1:14 and Job 37:18. His content critiques heliocentrism through observable phenomena such as horizon behavior and eclipse flights at 10,000 plus feet, urging re-evaluation of mainstream narratives. And this is a quote from Joe. Our sun is a projected focal point of light that we see in a personalized apparent position relative to our position of the plane of Earth, the time of day, and the time of year. And Joe will be discussing physically modeling our true realm versus trusting a non-physical model based on theoretical pseudoscience. It will be a very biblically and logically based presentation. So that's going to be Joe. Next, we'll do Ace Baker.
Got him. Well, thought I had him. I got to get him again. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me just thumb through the people. There. Hopefully.
There's Ace. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Ace is his name is Alexander Baker, and his friends call him Ace or call him Alex, but he used to go by Ace. So I guess he's going to be okay if we call him that. He is the president of the Postmodern Justice Media Project, which is pmjmp.org. It's a nonprofit dedicated to educating the public about court corruption. Alex is a legal expert in the field of civil rights and a highly in-demand litigation paralegal. For 20 years before entering his new degree in 2017, Alex had a very successful career as a composer and producer of music for film and television. Alex made the 8-part movie, The Great American Psy Opera, and he may have the final 2 pieces of the Psy Opera available for us at the event. Nobody's ever seen them before. So if we get to see that, it'll be a blessing. And we'll just turn some lights on here for me. Okay, so that's Ace Baker. And then next we could do Troy Miller.
Oh, Troy. Okay. I know what to do there. Go ahead.
There he is. Okay. All right. So Troy Miller is a 4th generation Sabbath keeper. Learned the hard way that the Gregorian calendar circa 1582 was not the calendar of Scripture. This began a quest that led to truths long buried and unexpected. But truth is not up for vote. So Troy has been a practitioner of what he has dubbed the creation calendar for over 20 years. That you have never considered the true calendar of Scripture is evidence of the ritual brainwashing we have all received while in a church. Troy has the evidence from Scripture, nature, and the historical record to verify his conclusions. Come and see.
Cool. Is that it?
No, I have 2 more.
Okay. Who's the other one?
Next is Jerry Marzinski. And Jerry is a retired licensed psychotherapist. There you go. With over 35 years of experience working with and studying the thought processes and the voices heard by psychotic and criminally insane patients in some of the most volatile psychiatric institutions in the nation. He was awarded the state of Arizona's Meritorious Service Award while working in the psychology department of a large state prison. He was also awarded the Pima College's Apple Award for the teaching of abnormal psychology. Jerry has held the position of 2nd lieutenant in the Arizona Civil Air Patrol and is a licensed commercial pilot, a certified scuba diver, and a long-distance motorcycle rider. He also serves as an assistant scoutmaster. His formal academic training comprises a BA in psychology from Tempe, Arizona, a master's degree in counseling from the University of Georgia, and 2 years of study in PhD psychology program. He's a co-author of An Amazing Journey into the Psychotic Mind, Breaking the Spell of the Ivory Tower. And his website is jerrymarzinski.com. He has a book with a co-author named Jerry. It's called An Amazing Journey into the Psychotic Mind, and that's on Amazon. And since you asked everybody, also, Jerry will be probably arriving on Friday and leaving on Sunday. And he lives in Arizona, so he is pretty close by to us. And it's going to be an honor to have all of them with us. And let me just, Andrew Kaufman is the last one. And just give me a second here because I ran out of time on that one to print it out. Okay, so everybody that, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Dr. Andrew Kaufman is coming, and he's going to be speaking on an eye-opening deep dive with Andrew Kaufman and seize control of your health journey. It's a dynamic session that will arm you with life-saving strategies to tackle medical emergencies at home and unveil powerful secrets to preserving your self-sovereignty, even when facing the challenges of the conventional healthcare system. You'll walk away ready to be the ultimate advocate for your own health and well-being. And
cool.
So I think that's everybody so far. Zen Garcia was planning to make it, but he has since decided that it's going to be a little bit much for him to join us, and I understand that completely.
Okay.
If we have time, I do believe he is going to make us a serpent seed doctrine video, and so that'll be playing somewhere at the event. I just want to say thank you to all of you for being here. This is still, to me, very unbelievable that this is even happening. I know I'm a nobody, and most of you guys have never met me. But this was given to me as a gift from our Heavenly Father. And he wants it to be faith-based, an event that's faith-based and biblically based. And so that's the threads that are pulling us all together are because we have been awoken by our Heavenly Father for this purpose. And so time is coming to a close, and we all have jobs to do, and this was my assignment. So I just thank you all for being part of this amazing assignment that I've been given. And thank you so much for being here today.
Cool. Well, thank you, Carol, for everything you've done so far. I'm looking forward to the event. Should be a blast. One last thing, I didn't even say what the hell I was doing. I'm Mark Sargent, been doing this for 10 years. Hopefully you guys would have figured it out by now. Done a lot of things in Flat Earth, and just Google me, Flat Earth Mark, anywhere, any search engine, doesn't matter. You're gonna figure it out sooner or later. What was the other thing I wanted to mention? I'm going to be doing a sort of a modified Q&A with DJ up on stage, and I want to do something a little different this year in that, because I know the fear of public speaking is a big thing for a lot of people, and so even asking people to walk up to a microphone and ask you a question can be a little tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow people to either email me or text me the questions while I'm there, and so that I can read them off. For those of you that don't want to get up in front of a mic, I totally understand that, because it didn't even occur to me over the years. I probably should have been more sensitive to that, but that's what I'm going to be doing, and taking all questions. You can ask me anything about anything, offline or online, and I will be coming in on the 6th and leaving afternoon on the 10th. And looking forward. I've never been to Quartzsite, Arizona. I've been to Arizona a bunch of times. Don't know what to expect. I hear there's not a lot of survivors of the people that go there, but Carol is one of them. So that's good. Let me see if I can bring in Nathan real fast so I can say goodbye to him. Add to stage. There's Nathan, and I'll move him over. I don't even know if he wants to be on screen. Is there anybody in chat before we go? Is there anybody in chat that had any questions? Anything pertinent? Anybody that I can see? Anybody in chat? This is your big chance. And no, the troll questions do not count. Amazing that we get trolls in here. I'm surprised. I didn't think there'd be trolls. Flatter skies, and oh boy. So, do I have to go in and Alex? Will you delete that guy, DJ One Deck, whatever he is? All right. Anyway, anything before we go? Any parting words for anybody? You can unmute your mic. Anything?
I will just say.
I just want to shout
quick
out Daryl. I'm staying over with Daryl. A lot of people in the community know Daryl. So
hi, Daryl.
Hi, Daryl.
Daryl, is Daryl going?
Daryl, you going?
I sure hope so.
Good.
I hope so too.
What was your thing, Carol?
Well, I was just gonna say that if Daryl's coming, he needs to bring the farm. Bring the farm.
Nice.
Bring the farm. Okay. And I just wanted to say that a lot of people are coming in early. We are registering people and checking in on Thursday. So we're taking over the QIA parking lot on Thursday. If any of the presenters want to change their mind, there are going to be some really decked out tents that are going to be there. I know Ryan's taking advantage of that with his family. And anybody else that wants to do the tent thing, just let me know, because I think it'll be like, glamping. It's not going to really be like out in the, wilderness or anything, but so let me know on that. But we will probably have some sort of dinner or get together Thursday evening to eat. And then half of the people will already be there too. So I'm thankful that I'm in this family, and I'm thankful that everybody is coming to this event, and it's just a huge blessing. I can hardly believe this is happening. So
Awesome.
Thank you.
But keep in mind, everybody, before we sign off, average temperature during the day. Well, the highs in Arizona in November, from what I read, are mid to high 70s, and it gets down to about 58 at night. So dress appropriately. And one more time, the presenters for this November 7th, 8th, and 9th will be Mark Sargent and DJ Curious from Strange World, Ryan with Burn the Corporate Fiction, Nathan Thompson, Candid Truth, Ace Baker, Dr. Andrew Coffin, David Weiss, Jerry Marzinski, Corey Kell, Al Morenton, Joe Hanby, Sylvia Halpert, and Andrew Hoy, Michael Keefe of he founded Earth Brothers. Keep wanting to say Flat Earth Brothers. Amy Elohim with Restored Identity Apothecary. She's got to come up with something shorter. And Troy Miller. So thank you, everybody, for coming today. Thank you for everybody in the chat room. Thank you for everyone's listening after the fact. Get your tickets right now at internationaltruthexpo.com. I'm going to run a promo, and then you guys, I'll probably see you at the event. So thanks, everybody.
You guys out there.
Thank you guys.
Looking forward to it, guys. See you.
Thank you all so very much.
Audio.
Thank you.
Bye. God bless you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The 2025 International Truth Expo is being held this November 7th, 8th, and 9th in Quartzsite, Arizona. Tickets are on sale now. This year, the Strange World team will be represented by Flat Earth Mark and the ridiculously good-looking DJ Curious. There are several evening rocket launches currently scheduled. The crews will be selected randomly from attending conference members. Some have criticized the launches, saying that civilians should not have access to rockets. That just sounds like fake news to me.
Yeah. I have to be honest. If they pick me to be on that rocket, I am going. Yeah. How could I not? Yeah.
Let's face it, if the Strange World team is there, then Flat Earth will be the main focus.
I hate to say this, but I am open to it.
Yeah.
Flat Earth has seen a huge resurgence since 2015 and is still spreading everywhere on social media, despite the pushback from mainstream science.
Get your tickets right now at internationaltruthexpo.com. Do your own research and always ask questions.